What are your plans for the future, in the business or in your personal life? But right now, I'm working on this third album, which will be out prayerfully the end of the year. Trying to drop a record third quarter, a single for y'all. So that's like what my primary focus is putting my all into this industry, into this album, should I say. I'm just trying. I'm like I said before, I'm not where I want to be, So I'm working on my craft every day. That's all I live and breathe for is music. You understand what I'm saying? So that's like my main goal. It's just to put together a classic album, to sell units, to get out here and do tours and get in front of the people once again. Because I told them once I came back, like, I'm not taking no more breaks. I had 4 years to do the high school thing, and that was fun, but it's time to grind. So my personal life, just become a better person, a better man. I'm single now, but one day to be a great boyfriend, if not more, to one day have kids many years from now. I'm only 21, so I'm far from that, but to be a good father, to be a God-fearing man, and an example to my little brother, and any of the young men out there that look up to Sammie. I just want to be a positive influence for the people. Yeah. What would I say about my personality was the next question, and I would definitely say I'm fun, loving, caring, and silly as hell. Like, I love to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, every day I want it to be a memorable moment when somebody's with me. You know what I mean? So at shows, when I take the time out to hug and to kiss babies and to crack jokes or even to initiate the hello. Sometimes, fans are a little scared to say something. I'll say hello first. Just because if I can make that moment in time a happy moment for you, and that's where I get all my gratification from. You know what I'm saying? Like, no Hollywood stuff over here. So I definitely will have to say I'm one of the most humblest people you ever meet. Yeah, I gotta stay humble. There's no point of being cocky and conceited, because you're not going to be on top forever, first and foremost. And I think people love you more, when you're personable and they realize you're no different for real than they are. So I think that's a lot about my personality right there. How do you balance, next question is, how do you balance being a normal person and a famous singer? Staying real to those who was here before the music stuff, and even in my camp that came along with the music, they're official people. You know what I'm saying? Surround yourself around people that's going to tell you that's not hot, that's not smart, that's whack, that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody that's going to be like, yes, Sammie, yes, you can do whatever. Because then you'll lose your mind, and you'll lose yourself, you know what I'm saying, out here. So I would definitely say that has a lot to do with it. And I made it a mission to have a sense of normality. Like, although I'm on TV, I'm on BET and MTV and all over the internet, I'm still a human being, so I still, I cry from time to time, you know what I'm saying? I laugh, I hurt, I have pain, so I'm still a human being at the end of the day. So I think it's very important to have a sense of normality as well as the celebrity, side as well. And you just got to learn how to balance it, and that's how I do it. I stay true to those who've always been there, my family, my friends from school, etc., etc. It works for me, It works for me. What sound are you going for the next album? I really don't ever start off with the producer or my management and be like, what sound are we going for? We always know what direction, as far as what the theme of the album is, but I think it's more magical and it's more artist-like when it's just created on the spur of the moment. As far as the content, the lyrical content, it's a lot more mature than what y'all used to hearing from Sammie. Everybody know I'm real gentleman, like classy with everything that I do, but definitely not. It's a good Sammie and it's a bad Sammie. It's a good boy and a bad boy. So I think this album is definitely the most mature project that I've put out. I think everything is a lot better though. The writing, the production, definitely the singing. I took my vocals to a whole nother plateau. So I think it's really going to be a classic project and a classic album, and I know y'all gonna go get it because y'all love Sammie and I love y'all back. I'm actually in love with y'all. Like, I'm in love with my fans. Like, everything that I have is because of y'all, and everything that I'm able to do is because of y'all, and I know this, and I never forget that. So I'm forever grateful. But that's really the direction and the sound, I guess, so to speak, that we're going for. It's just a little more mature. Who would I like to work with on this album was also the question. I would say Timbaland. I want to work with Timbaland. I haven't worked with him yet. And Polo, shouts out to Zone 4, man. I need to work with Polo the Don. You dig? Like, he's a talented dude, and he's one of the dopest producers in the game right now. So for him to bless me with a record would definitely be A-okay with me. So shouts out to Polo the Don. You dig? Yeah. Do I have any tattoos? Yes, I do. I have 2 tattoos. On my left arm, it's like starts here and then it stops like, I don't know if you can see my arm. Yeah, it starts like right where my shirt stops. It says, my guardian angel Angela. That's my mother. And it's a rosary with the cross at the end of it, and then the cross, the initials S-K-A, and that's Sammie, Crystal, and Anthony. It's my brother and my sister. So with music notes around it. So I got everything that I love in life in this one tattoo, which is God, family, and music. And on my wrist, I don't know if y'all can see that too well, but that's the word faith. And that's what I live by, you know. Sometimes I do things that you normally wouldn't do. I'm a risk taker and I'm a dreamer. So I step out on a limb sometimes without knowing what's to come. But it's because I have faith in a higher power. And it always works out some way, somehow. So those are only 2 that I have. I told myself if I ever got tattoos, it would be biblical. And it would be very, very meaningful to me. So those are only 2 that I got right now. Next question is, have you conformed to the industry settings as what's hot and what's not? Meaning you have to have so-and-so on your album. Also meaning whoever is hot at that moment. Yes and no. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot, so to speak, going directly against the grain, but you try your best to be different. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard not to go with who's hot because that's who everybody's going to listen to, you know, just by default. So, you know, like right now, Weezy is definitely the best rapper alive, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Jay-Z too. Like, it's definitely, they're up there. So, it's kind of hard not to go to Weezy for a feature because every time he gives you crazy bars and he makes your song that much better. So you try to stick with what's hot, but you don't want it to become redundant to the people. You know what I mean? So it's like a give and take. Whatever works for you, but I definitely won't sell out just to sell records. You know, I'm going to be me and hope and pray that the people love me for what I'm creating. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to go directly to left and lose the people. You know what I mean? So you conform, but you don't conform. It's like a give and take, whatever suits your vote.